We went from swords to machine guns and nuclear bombs. But what are the next weapons on the horizon? New Scientist rounds up 10 of the most promising technologies. 1. Autonomous weapons. These are robotic vehicles under development that search and destroy enemy troops and equipment on the ground or in the air without risk to friendly troops. Theoretically, how they work. Onboard computers interpret sensor data to identify and target hostile forces with built-in weapons. Robots may query human controllers at remote sites for the go-ahead to fire, and friendly forces may carry transponders that identify them as friends. 2. High-energy lasers. These are powerful energy beams that travel through air or space in straight lines. They travel at the speed of light and can strike over distances of thousands of kilometers. How they work. Large mirrors focus powerful laser beams onto a small spot on the target. The heat produced burns through the surface of the target, disrupting flight, disabling warheads, or igniting fuels or explosives. 3. Space-based weapons. Space is the ultimate high ground, so weapons in orbit would have the ability to see and zap anything on the ground, in the air, or nearby in space. How they work. The main mission of space-based weapons would be to defend against ballistic missiles fired at targets on Earth. Fleets of interceptors or battle stations would be stationed in orbit, poised to fire at any attacking missiles. The leading approach now is solid projectiles, such as tungsten rods, that would impact missiles. 4. Hypersonic aircraft. Launched from a standard runway, a hypersonic aircraft could fly faster than Mach 5 to strike anywhere in the world within 2 hours. It would also have enough thrust to deliver a satellite to low Earth orbit. How they work. To get off the ground from a runway, a hypersonic plane would either hitch a ride on a conventional plane or have its own conventional jet engine. That engine would carry the hypersonic craft to an altitude where air density and resistance are less. Here it would reach supersonic speeds and then shift to its scramjet engine. The scramjet scoops up air and mixes it with fuel so it burns as the mixture flows through the engine at supersonic speeds. This means scramjets can achieve some of the speed of a rocket without having to carry heavy oxidizer, as rockets do. 5. Active denial system. Millimeter wave or microwave beams supposedly make people flee without injuring them. They might typically be powered by a generator fitted to a Humvee in crowd control situations. How it works. A 2-meter antenna and mobile generator produce and aim a beam of 95 gigahertz, 3 millimeter radiation. The top 0.3 mm of skin absorbs millimeter waves, causing intense pain within 5 seconds, so people flee quickly if they can. 6. Nuclear missiles. Nuclear missiles are able to deliver unmatched destructive power anywhere in the world, making them the ultimate level of military power. How they work. One or more nuclear warheads are mounted on a ballistic missile and launched vertically. The rocket burns out in the upper atmosphere, then coasts to its programmed destination where the bomb descends and explodes. Limitations. These weapons are so frighteningly destructive that they have never been used in war. Plus, the launch site and trajectory are easy to identify, inviting retaliation in kind from the target nation. 7. Stun guns, tasers. Tasers disable people with bursts of high-voltage electricity, allowing police to subdue them without lasting injury. How it works. A special gun fires darts on wires. These deliver a pulse of electricity that temporarily disrupts control of voluntary muscles. Police target body or legs to avoid vulnerable areas, such as head and neck. Without muscle control, people fall to the ground. Limitations. Tasered people may be injured when they fall to ground. Darts can injure the throat, eyes, or genitals. Pulses can cause muscle spasms or seizures, and deaths have been reported. One pulse does not stop all people, and there have been allegations of misuse of stun guns and claims of their use in torture. 8. E-bombs. High-power microwave pulses can knock out computers, electronics, and electrical power, crippling military and civilian systems. How they work. A rapid increase in electromagnetic field strength during a pulse induces surges of electric current in conductors. This burns out electrical equipment. Semiconductor chips are particularly vulnerable. Special bombs generate the most intense pulses covering large areas, but unmanned aircraft carrying smaller generators can pinpoint targets.